Crypto holders, our time has come. I've been warning you guys about this for a while, and even yesterday, I noticed a lot of criticism, but I told every single one of you a couple of different things. First of all, I told you guys a couple of coins I'm looking into, but I also said the moment 38.6 is breached, it's going to be a pretty quick road towards 47, and I don't want to talk about it too much more. But if you told me in the comment section, Dusty, you say this every time, you owe me an apology right now. Because Bitcoin here just hit $42,000 a couple days after breaking 38.6. I think 𝗬𝗏, one of the coins I bought a ton of quite recently, is up again another 30 or 40% today. Oh yeah, it's going absolutely nuts. Again, a big bag I bought at about $18. Before that, I'm not even sure, like $2.40 or $4.20. Luna and Terra Luna are also just absolutely blazing, and things are in a really good spot right now. Again, things are going perhaps a bit too quickly though. I'm warning every single one of you that right now we're seeing enthusiasm. Not the massive retail enthusiasm just quite yet, but by the way guys, if you're excited for the crypto bull market, make sure you press that like button because can you imagine $42,000 per Bitcoin? $42,000. There's no denying, anybody denying this needs to go. I cannot contain my excitement anymore, guys. We are in the bull market. It is the way it is. All that's possible is that we get a correction going because prices are going up too high too quickly, but that's a dip buying point. That will be nice because that way I can buy the dip again. You guys can do so also. Right now is the time where we are starting to look into lowering our Bitcoin exposure, going for altcoins. I told you before, the official moment is the moment that Bitcoin breaks this uptrend of dominance, and it's not there yet. But with the excitement that's coming to crypto right now, and the massive amount of high potential projects that are launching, I'm doing everything I can to get into as many proper crypto projects as possible right now, because I'm telling you, this is the best moment, and hopefully you've watched my tutorials. For example, this video 10 days ago as to how to prepare for the crypto bull market, or perhaps even my 40-minute crypto bull run strategy video just a month ago, for example, as well. We talked about which coins I'm buying right now to make millions. And fun fact, the crypto market is up 50% since I made this video 1 month ago. So anybody who bought crypto or looked into the coins I was talking about here, you're on a very good path. Now please understand that if you're getting in right now, you're not too late. The only risk that's getting higher, this is the silver lining of almost any investment book, is that the higher prices go, the riskier it gets. When we were making these videos last year in the bear market, I said many times that right now is the time to risk it all, to go absolutely crazy and just put pound for pound. Right now, that's why I said quite recently here, I personally don't think it's the best idea to sell your car, sell your kids, sell your wife, sell your house, because the higher prices go, the scarier it gets. And you should only be doing this if you are a person that can manage the mental side of being down a significant sum on your money. And when Bitcoin was like 15K, something like that, or I think even 12K it went to, it's just kind of a no-brainer to just get as much money in as possible. But right now, we're like 3x from that point, so things are getting riskier. Because again, there is a slight correction we're gonna be seeing at some point. Now, if you're wondering, what are people looking out for and what are we targeting? We are targeting 47,000. I described to you guys before where the major pressure points lied, right? And what if I were to tell you that the majority of the pain is now behind us? Again, the majority of the pain was centered around 38.6 thousand, but we've gone past that a long time ago. And again, fun fact, the moment that we closed above there, this candle right here, things just started going pretty damn, I'm not sure if you guys can read that. I spent 15 hours a day watching a screen. I guess that's crypto bull market vibes for you, huh? Anyway, but you can see the spurts here in price because people are getting ecstatic. I think there is a lot of manipulation going on here, as obviously we all have the same information. People are getting excited partially because of the halving, but for the most part because they know a Bitcoin ETF is going to be coming in hot, which is why I did earlier state, if you're selling everything right now, this is like a week or 3 ago, I don't remember. If you're selling everything right now, it's probably a wise decision because the ETFs are probably coming either November 17th, that area, or January. And so if they don't come in November, they'll come in January. And as long as there's no question about that, and BlackRock's got themselves a 575 or something to 1 ratio of winning, then the best course of action is just to buy because the price is going to go up. The question is, the moment we get closer to it, so as we get towards the middle of January and the ETF can really get approved again, whether or not it's going to be a buy the rumors, sell the news type of event. That is what we're wondering for sure. But as I've stated 1,000 times by now, the cycle is the same. And if you've still not gotten this, then please make sure you press that like button, and please make sure you just stop by the channel more often, because I've explained this to everybody. It is so simple to follow Bitcoin cycles. And if you didn't make crazy money on the way up here, because again, it's pretty self-explanatory, then I do not know how to save you. Because honestly, guys, it is just that simple. Anybody can make money in a crazy bull market. It's not hard. But the most amount of money will be made in altcoin season. And a lot of you guys are going to say, Dusty, you keep talking about XRP as well, but the price is not doing too good. First of all, let me say, the price is still up, what, 120% this year? So that's pretty nice. Or I should say from the bottom, it's up like 120% in actually over a year. Ethereum these weeks is doing a significant amount better, but it's also up only 160% this year. For the most part, it's just Bitcoin that is king, and that can be seen again in the dominance chart, where you can see that Bitcoin right now is gaining a lot of dominance. And the moment that this breaks is when I start going, and this is my personal way of doing things. I'm going to personally sell a lot of Bitcoin for altcoins, go a bit crazy, and I'm gonna go full degenerate mode. Because I know that if you play this game right, anybody that's got, let's say, $1 million will be able to turn it into $30 million, not too difficultly, I think. But the goal is to make sure people 100x their portfolio. So if you start out with $1 million, you get 100 million. If you start out with 100, you get to 10,000. And there's challenges and benefits to all those different sectors and different levels. And you know, it's also kind of funny. Just like I posted this 13 hours ago, saying I'm pretty bullish on 𝗬𝗏, and just a couple hours after, like 13 hours after, it's up another like 15% or so. 𝗬𝗏 is just crazy. And I talked about that coin in a lot of my TikToks. Ethereum's breakout we talked about just now, right? Or at least I showed it just now, because it is pretty wild the way that Ethereum is moving. It is like pretty, in my opinion, quite stunning to watch just how bullish Ethereum is looking right now. We are breaking through everything, and it's looking as if Ethereum, if it's not being constrained, it's going to hit an all-time high before we actually want it. And what I mean with that is, I personally think the best time to hit an all-time high is about a third into the halving cycle to get the most best flowing chart, so to speak. But Bitcoin, as I said, we've got two major pain points, 47,000 and 57. And this is what I told you guys earlier. The only things we were watching was 38.6-ish, 47 and 57. We got past 38.6, easy road towards 47. And I saw those comments. I saw people say, Dusty, and I'm trying to look through comments, but there's so many annoying scam bots. Please be warned, all this type of garbage, these are not real people. These are scammers, or at least bots. In theory, I guess scammers because it's not real. And again, these ones as well, they've got so many different answers. Most of the time, it's also fake. Don't message if they put a number there or whatever. And there could also be ads running on this video that are a fake Ripple ad. Be careful. Little side note. How many of you guys were here when I always used to say, hey guys, what is up? It's Dusty here. That used to be such an interesting thing. Somebody's asking about Luna Classic. I think it's similar to FTT, where people are just hyping it up for in case there's some sort of revival or something like that. Last thing with UST, I mean. Somebody says, spam us with your microcap gems. Coming up. We've got a good video coming up about all the coins I'm buying that are very, very low. Dusty, please make a video about exit plans coming up. Here's a good example. Unfollow. You're a song that keeps playing the same song over and over and over and over. Please understand, guys, that my title might be heavy, but at the end of the day, I'm only making these to help you. And if you knew as much as I know about this space here, you would not wonder why I keep titling them. And again, I'm not butthurt or anything. I just want to explain some things. I said, oh, did I already say that before? Right now, people are very excited about the ETF causing massive amounts of FOMO. Plus the fact that we squeezed above the major resistance of 38.6K just now. And the fact this will be the 7th week of green candles in a row, which will be the highest close in 581 days. If I did, and if it's the same video, I'm sorry I was repeating myself. And of course, if anybody unfollows, I'm sad to see you leave, and I wish you the best. And of course, if this is not worth your time, please do whatever is worth it to you. At the end of the day, we're all on our investment journey, and I can only tell you so much. You've also got to understand the investment game is a very risky one. You have triggers, right? But you got to understand, please, and this, sit down and listen. If you listened every single time I told you things are about to go crazy and you just bought, you didn't even think about it, nobody could be at a loss right now. Absolutely nobody. As a matter of fact, you'd be in tons of profit. So I don't understand when people say, oh, you've been excited for a while. We have doubled in prices this year. The bull market started a year ago, and we've been screaming it. Just yesterday, I tell you, this is a really crazy time right now. And the price for Bitcoin pumps 10% in a day. And sometimes people are still not satisfied. If you're not satisfied with the gains we are making in crypto right now, I'm going to say it. You're just under allocated. You just don't have enough on the line, because every single day I wake up, I'm just like, oh no, we've pumped so much more. I don't have enough time to buy enough. I haven't maybe prepared myself good enough. I don't have regrets because I know how crazy things are about to get. And a lot of people don't like the pace at which it's going. I think it's going crazy fast. Just think about it for a second. You just wake up in about a year from now with 10 times, 100 times the amount of money you have right now. That puts stress on you because every single dollar that you put in right now is going to be worth so much more in just a year, just a couple months. So you've not got much time because, again, if I look now back at those videos I made in Vietnam or whatever country I was in, which was the last couple of months, I think back and think, if only I bought more then when I was telling you guys about how things were popping off, because I buy crypto every single day. But if only I went a little bit harder that day, I'd already have doubled my money in this tiny little period. 𝗬𝗏, one of the coins I bought a bit ago, it's up 10x this month. 10x. And so I'm going absolutely crazy on buying. I hope you guys are going to follow me throughout my journey, because I personally think every single person, if they play the game right and if they're willing to be dedicated, and I'm getting hyped up because it's that exciting of a time, is going to be able to turn their money into at least 10 times. I personally think the average will be like 30 times, and some real dedicated ones will be able to 100x, if not more, their portfolio this run. Remember guys, I started this whole crypto journey with $20. I think it might have been less. It was 0.01 Bitcoin because somebody gave it to me. I'm not saying ask people for donations. I think about 10, 20, 30 people ask me for it every single day. It's not the way to go. What I will tell you is that people will always be critical. And your friend in your hometown will always tell you, man, that crypto stuff is nothing, or nah, this guy's lying to you when he's telling you you can make millions of dollars with only $100. I'm not selling you anything. I've got nothing to gain here from telling you things are possible. All I'm telling you is I've gone through this journey, always doubting, thinking, because you don't believe money is real sometimes. If you make money too fast, it doesn't really feel real. But trust me when I say that if you, for example, move over to Dubai, move over to LA, Singapore, Hong Kong, and you start talking to more wealthy people, you'd understand. Whatever money you think is unattainable, somebody makes every single day, or at least can make. The chances are pretty high that whatever money you're trying to make right now is nothing for a lot of people. It's very much possible. Your goals are not crazy. If you want to get to somewhere, you'll get there. And that's why, again, I'm always spilling the beans. Sometimes I think I might be too brutally honest, which might hurt myself, but hey, that's why I always say diversification is key, and why I don't think selling your house and all those things is nice. If you sell your house and the crypto market gets a good correction, 30%, you're gonna feel that. It's gonna be burning in your heart a little bit. If you sell like, okay, I'm doing a garage sale to get under $1,000 to put into crypto right now, that's worthy of a try. But your actual house? Yeah, a lot of people even are selling their crypto right now because they've already made so much money. You've got to realize, a lot of you people, not you specifically, but some of you guys, are only happy once a crypto token does a 10x or 100x. A lot of people that do trading on places like Bybit, for example, I'll leave a link for that down below. I'm not sure if they upped the number from $500 to $1,125 or if I got the wrong link, but a link down below will give you at least $500 worth of XRP in a trade, at least for free. No, you don't have to pay anything to get it. It's just a trade you could do for free after you go through the process that it explains down below. It's on the exchange we use all the time, but the point being, 𝗬𝗏, right? Please listen, and please press that like button if you haven't done it yet. It supports me the best way you can. 𝗬𝗏 went from $3 to $30. Now there's a person that turned their money from $1,000 into $10,000. But do you know there's also a person, just potentially a guy that's 16 years old, who just got $1,000 for his birthday, all right, for his because his inheritance, his grandfather died, whatever. He got $1,000. He put it into 𝗬𝗏. He put up a massive long position. This person did not turn $1,000 into $10,000. This person turned $1,000 into what? 100,000, 400,000, a million? You'd be surprised, but with a 10x, I'm not sure if you can do 100x leverage on 𝗬𝗏, but in theory, there's going to be some guy, probably just out of nowhere, who thought it was a good idea to go long with 100x. That means instead of 10xing his money, he now 10x'd 100 times his money, which means instead of trading with 1,000, he was trading with 100,000. And instead of 1,000 going times 10, 100,000 went times 10. Meaning he just made $1 million off of $1,000 with one coin, one trade within 1 month. Are you guys understanding this? Turn $1,000 into $1 million in 1 month, one trade, one coin, but in the crypto bull run, the massive one, that's basically oncoming right now. There's gonna be so many of those opportunities, but the more risk, the more money you're gonna make, which is obvious. But that's just an example to show you guys, you don't need to know much. It's not as if it's only for the elite that can make millions of dollars. It can go that quickly. As long as you realize that, we're good. I think by the end of the month, we're gonna be opening up a exclusive group for about a week or so. I'm thinking about this, but I'm not sure if we're gonna go through with it. We've gotten our Discord group, our Telegram group, but I notice many people are not willing to participate in the research, in the discussion. And I think we're gonna make is a group that's only gonna be open for about a week. So people can only sign up for a week. They're gonna have to sign up for at least 3 months, because in those 3 months, we're gonna try and give all the information that I can about how to succeed. And I think I might do this by around Christmas time or something. I'm not so sure yet. I've been thinking on this on the spot here, because I need to find a way to get people who are very dedicated the information that I'm getting. And understand, I'm not guaranteeing you're gonna make millions of dollars. Please understand, I'm not. But I think I'll have more time to go through all my thinking processes and go more over the investments, the thinking process as to what makes me invest in a coin, etc. That I can't really fully do on YouTube here because, well, I'd be blabbering too much. But perhaps that's what a lot of people like. Anyway, if you got a suggestion, let me know in the comment section down below. I just told you earlier in the video which exact videos I'm gonna be making soon. Micro caps. And again, I want you guys to take these videos very seriously. Just to name a good example here. This is a video recorded, 3 days ago? And just scrolling through it, for example, we talk here about Bitcoin's price action. You can see how much higher the price is already. But I want to specifically see here if we can find one of the, let's see. Oh, sorry, it's this one right here. Let's see. So you can see Bitcoin was about 38.7 at that time, and I'm talking about, not the most appealing face, but I'm talking about the breakout here and about some of the videos I made recently about which coins. And that's what I keep saying. Those are the most important videos you can watch. Not every coin is going to do well. Chainlink, for example, is still same price, but that's why I named 5 coins. And sometimes I even talk about 10 coins, because you got to diversify. You can't know up front which coins are going to go craziest in the next season. And a good example of that, again, is Optimism, for example. It did do pretty well already, even though it's only 2 days. From 168 to 183 or something like that, it's still a pretty good return for just a few days. Just to name a good example. Render's also up 10% in the last couple of days since I made this video, but I'd say 𝗬𝗏 is the best one. $24 2 days ago, right now trading at $40. Unfortunately, I had some issues with publishing this video. Sometimes I have it that I thought I pressed publish on the video, but I didn't. Because again, making videos, I love every single one of you, but still, it's a pretty small part of my day. Most of it you spend either analyzing, placing investments, talking to people, because investments is my game, not making videos. And so it happens sometimes that I forget, but this coin's just absolutely blasting. And I explained to you guys exactly why already. But yeah, let's talk later. Got many cool videos coming up, so I recommend you guys to subscribe to the channel, because I think everybody that's watching right now, especially if you've been watching for a while, you are going to make it.